In today's wrap-up, 40 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed and 16 people have recovered. Armenia will increase production of medical facial masks. Civilnet has taken footage of Yerevan's empty streets as the lockdown goes into effect. And the National Security Service moves to arrest former Yerevan Mayor Gagik Beglaryan. According to Health Minister Vardan Petrosyan, Armenia's total number of coronavirus cases has risen by 14 to 265. The Health Ministry also stated that 16 people have recovered from the virus and will be allowed to return home. 30 patients have been diagnosed with pneumonia, 5 of whom are in intensive care, and one of them, a 77-year-old woman, is in critical condition. Currently, 868 citizens are in quarantine and 2,419 are in self-quarantine. Furthermore, the government has presented the public with a form which they must fill on a piece of paper before going outside during the lockdown. Deputy Prime Minister Tigran Avinyan posted an example of the form on Facebook, which asked to fill in details like name, surname, address, time of going out, time of returning, and destination. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan shared a photo on Facebook of a medical mask with the caption "Made in Armenia." This comes as Armenia seeks to increase production of domestically made medical masks. Concerns were raised about whether Armenia had enough medical masks, but at the start of the month, Health Minister Vardan Petrosyan stated 165,000 masks would be imported and called for possibly making a factory for masks. Furthermore, many Armenian volunteers have taken it into their own hands to produce domestically made masks. As the nationwide lockdown goes into effect, Civilnet has taken footage of the Armenian capital now that people are staying at home. Businesses remain shut and people must provide a reason for being outside. The eerie quietness captured in this footage shows that the people of Yerevan are heeding the government's instructions and hopefully hastening the defeat of coronavirus. And finally, Armenia's National Security Service has brought charges of embezzlement against former Yerevan mayor and government minister Gagik Beglaryan. According to the charges, Beglaryan illegally privatized the kindergarten, buying the property for 10 times less the market price. Beglaryan was considered one of the key members of the former regime. He was also Minister of Transport between 2014 and 2016. His current location is unknown, but the NSS has put him on the wanted list and will seek to track him down and have him extradited. Arek Dangolyan, a professor at the Faculty of Nuclear Science and Engineering at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, wrote an article for Civilnet presenting mathematical calculations and tips on how to curb the epidemic of coronavirus. Dangolyan explains how the pandemic spreads and compares it to other diseases and what Armenia should do to flatten the curve.